On today's weekly MTG, they've unveiled more Avatar The Last Airbender cards. In unveiling these cards, what they did is also allowed us to figure out what air bending, fire bending, water bending, and earth bending are. Let's go over them. Appa Steadfast Guardian is a 4-mana mono white bison ally that has the air bending text. To airbend, you exile a non-land permanent, or sometimes you get permanents. It'll tell you what you airbend. And while it's exiled, you may cast it for 2 rather than its mana cost. Firelord Zuko is Mardu, and he gives you an example of what firebending is. In his case, his firebending is X, where it's equal to his power. And what firebending actually is whenever it attacks, you get to add a certain amount of red mana to your mana pool that lasts until the end of combat. That's going to have some really great synergy with the red mana abilities, the aggravated assaults. I will say, I don't like that he's Mardu in this card, simply because this is end of series, and at the end of series, I don't feel like black would be in his color identity any longer. Katara Water Tribe Soap is a 5-mana Azorius human warrior ally that displays what water bending is. Water bending is an ability that you could go and pay a certain amount of mana for. In her case, X. Some are 2 or 3 or whatever the number is. And what it allows you to do is water bend, but you could tap artifacts and creatures to help pay the generic mana cost of that. So if water bending is 2, you get tap 2 artifacts or 2 creatures, and it is then free. You don't have to pay any mana for it. Toph the First Metal Bender displays what earth bending is. Toph is a 4-mana Naya human warrior ally that at the beginning of your end step you earth bend 2. And unlike the other ones where 2 is an amount of mana, this is the number of +1/+1 counters you're going to put on a target land you control, and that land becomes a 0/0 creature with haste that's still a land. And what's great about this, unlike like Nissa's ability, where it stays a creature land and then if it gets destroyed, it goes to the graveyard forever. When this dies or is exiled, it gets returned to the battlefield tapped, so you're not losing your lands, and it goes and triggers landfall as well. I'm pleasantly surprised at these abilities. I am surprised that this is going to be a 2 or 3 colored set, because to me, Avatar is a very monocolored coded IP, but I'm very excited to see the rest of the cards that are coming out. What are your opinions?